On the schedule Wolf 1, we are going to start the live stream shortly. I'm going to go send this out. We will probably start in about 5 minutes. See you soon.
Light. We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes. Now I'll show you, Light.
I strongly believe Albert's research must stop.
Light. We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes. Now I'll show you, Light.
I strongly believe Albert's research must stop.
Light! We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this! At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research!
Mr. Wily, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm back, and there's no one in the broadcast as of yet.
Bad memories make the worst dreams.
Sorry about
A
that.
genius of
my
caliber needs
thing
sleep
about
to
my
keep his
ear.
brain in gear.
But yeah, we are going to start. And we're going, since we're going into the Gear Fortress, we are going to stock up on some supplies
The
here.
reactor's running unusually well.
Okay, Mega.
So
Little, are you
let's
sure?
get full extra lives.
All ready. Are you sure?
Always a good thing to do.
All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Good luck out there,
We've
Mega.
actually got a good number of these.
Are you sure?
Let's buy another one of these. We're on the final level anyway. We might as well buy
Good luck out there,
a
Mega.
lot of things. You only have one of those at a time.
Are you sure?
Let's buy a couple of these.
All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready.
Yeah, I really don't care about if I'm testing,
Okay,
if
Mega.
I'm
What'll it be?
doing too much of the items or not. We already bought all of these last time. So, I think someone suggested I buy this.
And there you have it. Part complete.
Okay. Okay, let's see. How do I get to the sub-menu again? Oh, yeah, this. Okay, so all these are equipped. I've got a speed boost, cooling system, which is good. Speed booster. And I guess we're good to go, because we've got everything else. So, I was hoping someone else would be here by now, but looks like we're just going to go right into the final fortress. Which, given how long Wily Fortresses normally are, might be a bit long. So, there's Wily. I fully expect to die multiple times, but then again, it's Megaman. Megaman was Dark Souls before Dark Souls was Dark Souls. Okay, that's actually cool. It is cool to see that in 3, like in this, I suppose this is like 2.5D or something, but it's nice to, it looks good. Oh dear, this is actually going to be a long one, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm definitely not. Yep. Okay. Not how I wanted to do it. I wanted to get to the last man form. Not really all that useful against the enemies. However, you, it might be perfect. Okay, it didn't really do anything. How do I use this? honestly not really sure how to use that. I honestly did not mean for my gears to burn out there. But, yeah. But yeah, this is actually a really fun game. Of course I haven't. Okay, I'm not being very... Let's see, will that recolor over there? Yeah, it will. One of those times that is a very useful thing to have. Okay, I'm not gonna use it. Oh good. Oh wait, I've got the well, I had the one life thing. Okay, so basically these don't move, but okay, let's see, where's fire? Yes, which is really a use. Which that's one of the more useful powers if you use it the right way.
Speed gear.
Oh. Okay, let's move on here. I also need to remember that this is a really good... Ow. Oh, good, health. Well, health and then more stuff over there. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, right. Keep forgetting about Rush Jet. I really shouldn't. Oh, great. Mega Man's mortal nemesis, disappearing blocks.
Speed gear.
And of course, I got this thing to deal with. I hate those like any Mega Man fan in their right mind hates those disappearing blocks. Okay, let's see. Can I kill you over here? No, I can't.
Speed gear.
Okay, that can work. Okay, where is it? Of course. Oh, and now it blows them up. Okay, I still got most of my lives, but I talk about more stuff, but there's no one to really talk to at this point.
Speed gear.
And that was all my fault to dodge a blast that I probably would have just tanked anyway. Okay. Really?
Speed gear.
Nice that that one shots them. Oh, I hate really precise jumps. Well, this is the final level, so I'm not really surprised that this is starting to get... This is actually decently tough. Okay. Oh, true. Shoot. Oh well. Still get the extra life. Okay. Oh wait, that will actually work. Or it would have if I hadn't missed jumps. Oh well. But that is definitely the one I want to use for that. There we go. I went through way more powers there than I probably should have. Okay, that was completely my fault. I should have killed that guy before doing that. This is what happens when you start like making really dumb mistakes live on the internet. Which this is probably the power I should have been using in this spot in the first place. that's not gonna work. Let me see. Oh, Glacier is the...
Speed gear!
Okay. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do Torture. There we go. Okay, that is what I like. That is what you call just plain rushing, panic rush, because and now we have spikes. I mean, I've got anti-spikes, but at the same time... At the same time, I don't want to just waste every single... Oh, more... Really? Okay, gonna have to... Oh, hello, viewer! Okay, how do I do this? Okay, so basically I want to jump over... Actually, I think I might have a way to just, completely bypass that. Yep. Hey, XX! How you doing? Doing Gear Fortress. Oh, wait, let me see. The drone enemies are weird. I think even the game acknowledges that they're weird, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, XX, how you doing?
Speed gear!
Yeah, at first, it took me a couple minutes to realize that too. Not like it took me a while to realize just how I was supposed to get past them, but at the same time, it made me sort of have that realization that, yeah, the drone robots are kind of uncanny valley, and I wish I knew which weapon could permanently destroy those things. Oh dear. I see someone that will instantly be a problem if I don't destroy them instantly. Okay, this could be an issue. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think actually I know exactly what you need in this situation. But first, let's destroy you. I think the problem is probably going to be the fact that that in some places you're just going to have to rapidly speed through this.
Speed gear!
Oh, come on. And, dear.
Speed gear!
Oh. Okay, at least managed to be a... Okay, boss. Who's the boss? I'm pretty sure I know a boss that's going to be here. I know at least one boss is weak to a certain thing. Yellow Devil. Yeah, Yellow Devil is that one boss in every single... Okay, actually, I'm going to use one of my... I was going to use an energy tank, but... Okay. Now, I was told the boss of this stage is weak to Blast Man's weapon. But... Yeah, 0 lives. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the single most... Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the single most infamous boss in the entire... Oh, Power Gear Bomb to the eye. Oh, wait. No! I meant to use a let's buy more extra lives, I guess.
Unusually well today.
Okay, Mega. Are you sure?
I figured I was gonna die there because, at least once,
sure?
because Yellow Devil is
Already.
Yellow Devil.
Good luck out there, Mega. Are you sure?
Yeah, half damage for Yellow Devil, probably
Are you
true.
sure?
Probably a good idea. Yellow Devil is...
Are you sure? Ta-da! Already. Good luck out there, Mega.
If any viewers watching on Archive, if you're not familiar with Mega Man, which, if you're not familiar with Mega Man, I'm not sure why you're watching Mega Man, but if you are, Yellow Devil is pretty much probably the single most infamous boss in the history of the franchise. Like, he is, like, notoriously annoying. Ironically, I did not have that as much trouble with the homage in Mighty Number... Oh, crud. I got this... Why do I keep falling into random pits? I think it's because I'm frustrated and trying to explain Yellow Devil. But yeah, basically, if you're not familiar with Mega Man, mute. Oh, sorry, I was coughing. Or do you mean you can't hear me? Why don't you even shout at me? Ah, okay. Okay, so basically with Yellow Devil, I want to use this thing. Oh, yeah, okay, I can definitely see why I'd want to use that on Yellow Devil's eye. But yeah, if you're one of those people that's for some reason tuning into this and you're not familiar with Mega Man, Yellow Devil is pretty much the single most infamous boss in the entire franchise. Or at least one of them. But yeah, Yellow Devil is that one boss. It's the one boss in it's one of the most dreaded bosses in Mega Man. Okay, who should I use to deal with you? I also need to remember that I can... I've got certain things I can use.
Speed gear!
Shoot! And I keep forgetting there was actually one thing I could use here that would make this infinitely easier on myself. I can use Acid Man's shield ability and just waltz right through projectiles. Wait for it to run out. Now, on the other hand, I have to wait to do that.
Speed gear! Speed gear!
That makes getting through those parts so much easier. I don't even need that health, so... I think everyone remembers disappearing blocks from some Mega Man stage or another because they're like Mega Man's arch enemy, though on the bright side these aren't over bottomless pits.
Speed gear!
Well, yeah, spikes and invisible blocks. Like, I remember actually one person making the intro, like making a really funny. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I can actually just do this. Where's Acid Man? Since now not only do I just eat through project. Yeah, I guess invisible blocks are probably... Hi, Troper! You missed me dying to Yellow Devil. But I'm guessing it's no spoiler that I died to Yellow Devil. Because he's Yellow Devil.
Speed gear!
This makes this level so much easier. I think actually, wasn't this how you used the leaf shield in a previous, a leaf-based weapon in a previous game? Like, I'm pretty sure there was a leaf-based shield in a previous game, and I've still got some anti-spike stuff built up. So, I should be fine here. Didn't even need to use it. Good. Oh, I love this thing. Oh, wait. Simple solution. Probably overkill, but I don't really care. Oh, that handled that fairly quickly. I will definitely need to get more of Acid Man's weapon because I think this is one of those stages where Acid Man's weapon's borderline essential.
Speed gear.
Oh shoot, I could have actually survived that. Well, actually, I don't know. Could I have survived that? Because I'd already knocked that gear up there down. Let's try to survive this with more than, like, more than a handful of lives. Okay. I need Blast Man's weapon. In all honesty, I think everyone can pretty much agree that Yellow Devil's probably come closer to killing...
Speed gear.
Oh, that does a lot of damage.
Speed gear. Get up. Speed gear. Get up. Power gear.
And now he's going...
Time to end this. Bam. Got it done. Overpowered.
Okay, using a energy tank. Yes! I mean, yes, I did have to take a bunch of hits there to finish him off, but Yellow Devil has been defeated. Not sure if he'll be the hardest boss in this whole thing or not, but Yellow Devil is notoriously hard.
The reactor's running unusually well.
Okay, I am buying more lives, because...
Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready.
I didn't... Oh, I completely forgot I bought the half thing.
Ta-da! All ready.
Okay, now one of these I know is the obligatory boss rush.
Ready.
Let me guess, that's going to try to kill me.
Speed gear.
Huh, you know, I honestly thought that was going to try to kill me. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that the boss of a previous Megaman? I mean, the final boss of a previous Megaman game?
Power here. Now another. Yeah.
I thought so, but isn't that like the boss of a previous, of like one of Wily's big robots and final robots in a previous game? That does look a lot like one of Wily's previous final boss spots. Oh, hello! Oh wait, simple solution to this.
Power here.
Yep, there we go. Figured that was gonna happen. Oh, of course. Okay, nearly died there.
Power here.
I really should have just hit that Sniper Joe with that. Yeah, low on health. Okay, I know what I have to do.
Here.
I don't know. Well, was that a mini boss? It doesn't even get a profile. That's weird.
Power here. Power.
Yeah, I am playing on casual because we tried to play it on... I did first try to play this on casual, but the thing is I did try to play this on normal first, but it basically turned out to not be very stream friendly. Basically, we tried to play this on casual, on normal difficulty at first. Didn't actually work out all that well. Ooh, health, good. But yes, we are playing on casual because it was simply one of those things where... Wait, shouldn't I be getting, Oh, okay, I thought that was the case, but okay. Yep, rider kick. Hey. I love those guys. Like, yes, you know, like most bosses in this game, they try to kill me. Oh, I should have been using, Impact Man's weapon for that. Yes. Yeah, what is it? Because any advice is welcome, because I am trying to beat this in somewhat of a timely manner. Here it is! Oh yeah, that just tears through it, doesn't it? Yeah, that seems like it's borderline necessary to beat those. Thanks for the tip. I probably would have died a lot of times there without it.
Speed gear.
Oh, I can? Huh. Yep. And that one was my bad. Let me see what's Blast Man's weapon. That seems like an
Power gear.
Okay, no, that's just making things more difficult on me. Okay, I think I know which weapon to use on those guys now. Yeah, you did tell me to, and it was one of those things where I remembered like 5 seconds too late that I'd been warned about that. Okay, what to do? Oh, crud! Okay, sorry I was silent there for a second, but I think it was appropriate given what just happened. Yeah, that's like my go-to for dealing with big enemies. Okay, we've got a boss here. Now, the question is, what is it? Wow, that's intimidating. Okay. I think...
Power gear!
I don't know what weapon is best suited for this guy. I mean, his attack pattern's not that difficult to dodge once you understand it. I have a feeling I'm missing something here. Okay, that's not it. I'm going to... Like, every boss in this game, even if it's not obvious, has some weakness to it. That's actually a surprise, and if I manage to beat this in a timely manner, I intend to show you. I am planning to do the Spyro Reignited trilogy soon, because someone was nice enough to gift it to me. I don't know if they want me to mention it right now. So that's definitely doing damage, not sure, that's definitely a good weapon to use against it. Okay, this is definitely a good weapon to use. Like, that's the thing, there's definitely really good weapons to use against this thing, but... Nothing that seems to just be, like, leveling it with damage. Almost dead. You know what, I'm going to use that last energy thing because I can always get more. Now, I do imagine there's probably a weapon I could be using that would just demolish this guy, but I don't know what that weapon is. Okay, that's definitely not it. Okay, beat it. That thing was more difficult to hit the weak spot on than anything else. Okay, I'm assuming this is going to be the boss rush. Because Wily Fortresses always have a boss rush.
The reactor's running unusually well.
Okay, Mega, are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Good. Are you sure?
Let's buy at least a couple energy tanks.
All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure?
Yeah, and I am assuming that this is going to be the boss rush, because there's always a boss rush. Yeah, I used the rubber balls on it. Yeah, I used those, and they did seem to do a lot of damage. I just unfortunately ran out of... Yeah, I have half damage, I just didn't use it. Okay, now we're going into a boss room. What is it? Yep, here we go, the boss rush. Now, I don't know which one is which.
Solid job getting here. You're just another brick in the wall.
You know, your first form is easy to deal with. And I know exactly what to do with your second form now that I've got your weakness weapon. Okay. Okay, now depending on the order, let me see. Is the next one going to be acid? Yep, it's acid.
To my chemical paradise. Take an acid bath. Tickling speed. Got it. Go slow. Experiment failed.
Okay, so next one down. Assuming the next one's going to be Impact Man.
Maximum impact.
Okay, his weakness weapon is really difficult to actually use against him. Like, he has a really awkward weakness weapon to use against him. Okay, this should be Bounce Man next. Yep. Idiot? How is I an idiot?
I bet you can't bounce like this.
Yeah, I know. I probably should not have wasted that one of all weapons. Yeah, I needed that on Flame Man. I realized that after I used it. I should have just used the Mega Buster. Or I should have used Block, like, the previous boss's weakness. Like, I should have used Block Man's weapon against him. Okay, next should be Fuse Man. Or it's Flame Man.
How could I refuse? Power.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to regret that. And now Fuse Man's weapon should be Tundra Man, which maybe we'll actually see Tundra Man's power-up form this time.
Trying to take my spotlight? I'm like a road, frozen in ice. Elegant! Elegant! Speed here!
Okay, now we get to see his weapon. And also I'm out of...
Dodge if you can. Wow! Speed here! Elegant! Freeze right there! I'm over, under, everywhere! Cool! A grand finale!
Well, we got to see his power-up that time. Do I have to redo all the bosses if I die once? I can't remember. Okay, I've still got some of his weapon left at least. Not a lot of it, but... yeah, low health. Oh wait, I've...
Made it. Now prove yourself. Prepare yourself to feel the heat. Torch Jutsu. Hiya.
oh wait. There! Oh yeah, the half damage thing. I ran out of his weapon. Okay, now that was kind of funny because it's just like he jumps up dramatically to do his attack and then he gets hit in the back of the head with a rubber ball and dies. That one was kind of funny. Okay, now I need Torch Man's weapon to fight Blast Man.
Retaliate or detonate? What's wrong? Don't be a dud. Heads up! I'm ready to blow! Time to end this!
Okay, out of ammo. Okay, if we beat the final boss quick enough, I will actually switch to the... If I beat the final boss quick enough, I will switch to the next game in my lineup, which is going to be a surprise. So we might have a different game for the second half of tonight if this boss goes down quick enough. Now, does anyone know what this boss's weakness is? In Mega Man tradition, the boss is normally weakest to the weapon that's hardest to hit it with. I don't know. I'm not noticing that.
Speed gear!
See you in 8 minutes, huh? Okay, looks like we're dealing with the final boss.
Ah, Megaman, congratulations are in order. Congratulations to me, that is. My doppelganger did all the work.
To be fair, he has a point.
Show yourself, Wily! I won't let you get away with all this!
Just try and stop me if you think you can. Scrap you piece by piece.
Okay, let's see. Well, that definitely hit that spot. Okay, that does a lot of... Oh, the Tundra. Oh, okay, I can jump on the missile. That's useful to know. That seems to do a fair bit of damage.
Speed gear!
Okay, I am not doing that. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's not working. I think I have to destroy this. Okay, that form I think was probably vulnerable to that. Okay, first form down, but knowing Wily, he has multiple forms.
The time of reckoning has come. Power.
Okay, it's weak to acid.
Surrender.
Okay. Okay, hitting him with this is really hard. There. XX, you back? I think I just beat the final boss.
Give up, Wily.
You leave me no choice. Time for Plan B.
Of course, the acid gear. Of course, the acid weapon would. And the classic ending to any classic Mega Man game. Dr. Wily begging for mercy.
That easily.
Drat. But don't act so cocky. I didn't lose to you. I lost to my own technology, my double gear. I'm the greatest. I'm a genius.
My. Will you never learn from your mistakes?
Light. What are you doing here? You plagiarist.
Open your eyes, Wily. Look at Mega Man and tell me what you see.
All I see is the instrument of my downfall.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your vision and mine combined. If our ideas, our gears, could mesh together, Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together. It's not too late, Albert. Atone for your crimes and join me again.
Silence! My plans have only just begun, you fool! And I won't stop until I see both of you kneeling before me in utter defeat!
Hold it, Wily!
Remember this! Dr. Wily always strikes again! Farewell!
Wily!
I don't think, like, the American version made it out that he could have, but the Japanese version says he literally can't. X probably could.
This is collapsing. I've been searching all over the place for you.
Like, X possibly could kill him,
Otto!
but Mega Man can't. Like, X is completely independent of any other program.
So I think it's about time we blew this joint. Dr. Light, follow me.
And yeah, Zero wouldn't exist. And well, there we go. And now we will go through the classic Mega Man ending of Mega Man going just through random backgrounds as the credits roll. But yeah, that was a good game. Sorry, I've still got that cough. I had to turn on the fan to make it not do it anymore, but I mean to make it cool in here, but then it made me cough, so I don't know. But yeah, the American version of that game made it look like Mega Man could actually kill Wily, but he can't. Like, in the Japanese version, I think Rockman literally could not kill him. Or I might be mistaken. X probably could. Like, X, I'm pretty sure, can defy, you know, it has no pre-programmed limits on what he's allowed to do. But I don't think Mega Man, the original Mega Man, has that ability. Or I might be mistaken. Interestingly enough, though, I think in at least one of the Mega Man iterations, it might have been Battle Network, their equivalent of Dr. Wily, I think, actually repented in the end, if I remember correctly. So while we're watching these, this roll by, this was a good game. Like, I liked the Robot Masters. The Robot Masters were really cool. Like, I like all their designs. I like Mega Man's form shifts when he changes weapons. And really, all the weapons were practical. Like, all the weapons had a really useful situation for them. I used all of them at least once in a situation other than as a boss weakness. So that's good, because sometimes some Mega Man weapons are just useless. like, are useless outside of boss weapons, or they're just so situational that you cannot use them in any other situation. But in this game, all the boss weapons were really good. And it was, even on casual, this game is hard. Like, even on casual mode, this is a difficult game. But then again, it would not be Mega Man if it was not difficult. Like, Mega Man was Dark Souls before Dark Souls was Dark Souls. Yeah, I wish there were more female Robot Masters too, but at the same time, I'll take what we get. Now, once these credits roll and we look at one thing, I'm going to switch on the other game. I want you guys to please stay in the chat, and we'll switch over to the other game, which will probably be the game we'll mainly be doing, or we might switch between it and Spyro Reignited when it comes out. I've got it pre-ordered. Yeah, Battle Network had more female bosses. But that was mainly because the Net Navis were a bit more versatile. Evil Eddie? What? Okay, that's actually fun. That's a good joke. I do wish there were more female Robot Masters. I think there's been more female Mavericks. I'm pretty sure there's been more female Mavericks in the Mega Man X series than there have been female Robot Masters in the main universe. I hope that this means we'll get a new Mega Man X game, because I kind of want a new Mega Man X game. It's been a while since we've had any new, like anything new with Mega Man X or... Yeah, but two Mavericks is, I think, more than... I mean, two female Mavericks is more than we have two... We've had, I'm pretty sure, of these guys. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's not a huge deal, but I will say Mighty No. 9 had two female bosses. Technically three, because the final boss was also female. So I do give Mighty No. 9 that. It had more female bosses than the primary series has basically had in its entirety. So, there is that. Let me see, Cryo was female... The electric one was female. The final boss was female. Was that the only ones? I mean, the only ones of the actual main game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other ones were all male, but that's still three. And then there's the additional one, which was, what was her name? Her title was the Vermilion Destroyer. I know that. I think it was, Ray. Yeah, Ray was female. So there's 4 female bosses in Mighty No. 9, if you include the DLC boss. Tundra Man is awesome. I love Tundra Man. He is such a cool design. Like, I really do love his design. And there's the Wily Machine. I find it interesting, it's like the one that's modeled off the drone. Also, I'm glad I managed to beat the final boss without dying, even though that boss didn't seem as hard as some of the previous bosses in there. This is one of those games I wish they would do something where they let you, like, do what Shovel Man does.
Right on time, Mega.
Because, I mean, Shovel Knight. Yeah, there's DLC for Mighty No. 9. It's, the Vermilion Destroyer DLC. it has Rachel, which is basically the not Proto Man, not Zero of the game.
At the rate we're going, we should have all 8 robots back on their feet by dinner time.
And oh boy, is that darker than the main game. I have not actually done it because my disc was supposed to already come with it.
Just as soon as Otto's done working.
Like, it was supposed to already come with it installed.
Yes. We were able to recover all their primary components, so they should be just like new.
But yeah, there is DLC for Mighty Number 9. It's Mighty Number 0, Rachel the Vermilion Destroyer.
Isn't this great, Mega?
And it also lets her be a playable character.
Otto, you're slowing down. Why don't you pick up the pace?
If I go any faster, you'll be picking up my pieces.
This is one of the... Yeah, they are okay, and that makes me happy. I'm glad they're back. I am happy about that. Okay, we're going to look at the Wily Machine's profile. Yeah, of course, save. Okay, now we're going to look at the profile for the machine.
I strongly believe.
And then I'm going to switch over to the next game. So please stay in the chat. I'll post a link to the... I just changed over to the game, but that's not how this works. Yeah, you do get the chip that gets you unlimited boss weapons. But I'm not going to do a lot of the extra stuff on this unless, like, maybe revisit it later as like a speed run or something. Yep, Yellow Devil Mark II. I like that it says a heinous device. They know how infamous the Yellow Devil is. Mulverine. A combat run. I don't know what was latest. Wily Machine. Thick armor. Supposed to have the speed gear, but he didn't have the time. That's interesting. Terrible defensive capabilities resulting... Huh. The newest model of the Yellow Devil, a heinous device designed for the express purpose of defeating Megaman. Wily has equipped this model with a speed gear to ensure no possible way Megaman can dodge his tricky attacks. So the Yellow Devil... Yeah. Though the Yellow Devil's massive body seems like it might be better fit for the power gear, even Wily has to struggle with budget issues from time to time, so he decided to limit the upgrade to the classic split attack and trust that a speed boost to this old favorite would be enough to do the job. Okay, that's cool. Wily Machine 11. This huge battle drone is the newest in the Wily series of terrifying Wily machines like numbers 1 through 10. It's designed to resemble Wily's trademark skull logo. Gotta have your branding! The Storm King agrees with him on that. Despite its size, the controls are responsive and precise. Oh, that's cool! With homing missiles it can fire from its rear port, speaks volume of Wily's deliberation to bring down Megaman once and for all. His appearance, side-mounted missile pods weren't attached backwards by mistake. Wily just wants to give the missiles more time to slowly, inexorably close in as Mega Man watches with glee. I like that they actually explain that. It did not... Oh, it did not? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. It does have an interesting... That is interesting. The true form of the Wily Machine 11 and the final evolution of Wily's spite over the double gear system that began back in his student days. With the inner gear-like module released from the first form's armor is free to store from place to place, triggering the speed gear and power gear as if it has a mind of its own. Since each gear features a specialized cooling system, Wily can keep using each over and over without reheating. How did Wily manage to pack so many gears into the outer armor of the first form? Only he knows. I imagine one of the reasons he's able to do that is it's basically very bare bones and how it's basically a Wily capsule with those outer rings. But yeah, that's cool that it has different death animations. Okay, you guys, please hang on in the chat. I'm going to boot up the next game and start the live stream, and I'll post the link to the live stream in the chat below. So please just hang on for a few minutes, and then the next stream will start. Did everyone get that? I want to know before we go, because sometimes there's lag on what you guys are seeing versus what I'm saying. So if anyone did not get what I just said, please let me. Did everyone get what I just said? Hi, Gallery Gazer. Okay, be back in a couple minutes to show you the next game. To show off the next game we'll be going through. And okay, got it. Glad you got it. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes.